Hi fellow nurses, how are you? So for today's video is I'm going to show you my NCLEX journey, by the way. So along with this introduction, I am Aberdeen Plan, here registered nurse here in the Middle East. I recently passed my exam last May 11 of 2023 this year in a span of 2 months and 8 days. Okay. My learning center is the Simplify NCLEX, of course, with our great mentor, Sir Choki. Thank you so much. Now I'm doing my video related to my NCLEX journey. So for my classmates who are repeatedly asking me, how did I manage to do it? So first of all, I did my inquiries last March. One of my friend here and one of my colleagues rather here in my institution suggested to try this learning center, and so at first I was hesitant because the price was 3,299 during my time. So I thought it was really a scam, and along with that, I don't have really a financial stability during that time because I am having my financial cases, and luckily I tried to inquire, and the staff from my center are very accommodating, and on that day so I enrolled, and I tried to, as much as possible, I am trying to attend the lecture only 3 times, if correct me if I'm wrong from my memory, that I did not attend the live lecture. That was it was Saturday because I forgot that we have our NGN or new generation of NCLEX question discussion, wherein it is always happening every Saturday. So in this day, all of you will discuss what is all about the NGN. So I have bought 4 notebooks actually, and then the other one, my friend from other hospital facility give me another notebook for my that I utilize for answering the questions. For example, is the La Charity. I use that one as my question bank also, by the way, and also the one uploaded in our system in my learning center, I also utilize those. Yes, and also for my education, for us to have this knowledge related to our lecture. And during the start of the lecture, I already set it in my mind that on the day of my exam, I will be an USRN, CDRN, and AURN, license, passer. And also on the front page of my notebook, I already write my name with the title of this one. For example, I'll show you, this one. Yes, okay. At first, really, if you are not really finished with your concept, you will have a low score. That's normal, and there are times that you will feel tired when you are studying for NCLEX, but it's okay. So what you will have to do if you are having this kind of anxiety is you have to rest for a while, 30 minutes to 1 hour. For my techniques, I'm doing the same, and because I love to do walking outside of our hostel during that time, so that is my diversional activity. And also I'm telling you the truth, I am watching a horror movies via YouTube. That is to divert my brain and to get into the mood to study again for the NCLEX. And I utilize also the Archer Q banks, and I have some techniques on how to attack the questions. Concept is from my learning center, while the answering or how to attack the NCLEX question is through the question banks that I utilize. The La Charity, the question banks from my learning center, and mostly is the Archers. Okay, I discovered it by myself on how to correctly answer the Archer with some of the assistance of the nurses that I'm gladly met during my journey in NCLEX through FB groups. I learned something, but Most of all, for the technique, I have my own as well. Yes. It was not easy. Yeah, as I've mentioned, I have a difficulty in finances. So luckily, I have my best friend somewhere outside from the Philippines. So she's the one who did her, who supported me in my for the finances of processing my NCLEX. Yes, so whatever is the advice from my great mentor, yeah, Sir Chogi, I am always following that one. And then, yeah, so I will wake up from 3 a.m. to 8 a.m. I will obtain the notes, and then in the night again, I will have to review for those notes. And yeah, because I recently have my cesarean section last July 22 of 2022, yeah, and it's difficult for me to retain my memory. So what is my technique is I will repeatedly write in a white paper or any scratch paper, like for example the pathophysiology for 3 to 4 times for me not to um, lose it in from my mind. Actually, some of the pathophysiology up to now it's in my mind, and some of the normal values. Yeah, so those techniques that has been taught to us was really effective for me. Yeah, and really, NCLEX is not a easy task to do. You must have a strong determination, perseverance, and the consistency when you are studying. So like for me, for example, my exam day, my time of exam in Philippines was 9:30 in the morning. So I am training my brain to do Q banks every for the RAT or readiness assessment test every 5 days, and then for the CAT or the CAT, I am doing my computer adaptive test every 7 days. Okay, as advised also by one of the facilitator from the Archer that I have met. Yes, and the techniques that is my own also some. And really, if you don't know the concept, you will not be able to answer the question bank. Yeah, mind you guys, especially now we are in the new generation of NCLEX, you cannot do the mini, mo like that. No, no. You have to really study the pathophysiology of each diseases for you to be able to success in acing the NCLEX. Yeah, and along the way there will be some challenges that you will face, like for example for me, my pregnancy, my financial issues, and my work related issues, my family issues, all of those issues during my journey I did not mind, because in my heart and in my mind I should take the NCLEX in one time only, because the money that I utilize is not for me, that is from my best friend, and some are from my parents, by the way. Yeah, fellow nurses, to tell you honestly, during my NCLEX journey, I was on depression, severe depression. Yeah, that's true. I was about to, you know, lose my mind during my time. And luckily, my great mentor advised me that, no, you can do that, Ma'am Abby. So I listened to his advice and did not mind all of the hardship that I am encountering during that time. And up to now, I still have it. But instead of enduring the pain or suffering I am facing during that time, I divert it into continuously studying. I did not mind even if I am in a severely depressive state, and some symptoms really it's already showing to me. Yeah, because I'm a nurse, so I know all the symptoms, and even some of my friends seen how I was devastated during that time. And even when I was going home to Philippines, I only have 50 reals. Thanks to my one of my friends, she handed me her 50 reals, and some of my flatmates, they have prepared my luggages also. They packed it well, because I was really disoriented during that time. And mind you, classmates, 1 week before my going home to Philippines for my preparation for my NCLEX. My light bulb in the room is black out, so I'm studying in the comfort room for 1 week. Yeah, and thank you for one of my classmates. When I finished my archer, he handed me his question bank for archer. Yeah, which he doesn't like to mention his name. Thank you, sir. And really, there is a complete camaraderie in my learning center, and I can never tell how I am thankful to all of my classmates for giving the miracle in helping me. Some have paid my hostel accommodation or hotel accommodation. Some paid for my taxi. Yeah, some ordered the food for me, and my great mentor also paid the hotel. That was near to the Trident Tower. Yes, and during that time, me and my mom was there, so he surprised me. he's asking me how much is the payment of that hotel, and then he politely said, "Okay, mom, I will be the one to pay." Thank you, Sir Choki. I'm really grateful. And until now, I did not forget those moments that you have helped me during that time. Yeah, so on the day of my exam, my exam was May 11. So for me, I really, what is this? I did my research that accordingly to the study, 3 days prior to the exam, you should not study. So I followed that advice. I used also Mark Limick for prioritization and delegation, but I did not listen to the UAP, LPN, and RN. Yeah, I just acquired the prior and delegation, wherein I have followed the steps that he mentioned. The ABC, or the airway, breathing, and circulation, the physiological versus psychological, the stable versus unstable, the expected versus non-expected cases, and the Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Yeah, that is the one only I followed. And you can see the arrangement of my notebook. By the way, this is the, yeah, as I've mentioned, the first two notebook is for me to obtain the subjects, and then after finishing the obtaining of the notebooks, I transfer it into another new notebooks, because I don't like yeah, I want synchronize. Yeah, as you can see here, you will see here the subject. Yeah, for example, is the musculo, the gastro, the psych, and the neuro. Then instead of writing pediatrics, I use my son's name. This is for me to have an inspiration that this NCLEX is for my son's future. Yeah, and yeah, and this is the other two notebooks, because the first notebook is not enough for me. Yeah, I usually leave a 3 to 4 pages blank for me to utilize some, like for example this one, some graphs, like this one, like ECG or fetal heart tone. Yeah, for me to be more familiarized as well, apart from the learning center that they are teaching us. And before and after study, I did my prayer, of course, and with the help of my cousin who is a minister from my church. Yeah, it really helped me a lot. Yeah, there were signs, yeah, that I asked from God. I asked only 3 signs, but He gave me 4 signs that I will pass during the NCLEX. The first sign was, I remember when me and my mother went to the specific department store. I asked for a number. Okay, then yes, suddenly this number 22. Yeah, that's my son's birthday. I received, so that is the first sign. Yes, and then my hotel number, because my exam date is May 11. My hotel number is 32 rather 11. So that is the second sign. And then on the following day, when we went to the Pearson View Trident in Makati, my locker number is number 11. Yeah, which is May 11. Which is May 11, my exam. And then the fourth sign was this 6-9, which I wherein my break time is also 69 minutes. Really, guys, if you ask some guidance from God, He will really give you. That is also recorded in the Bible. So I have this feeling 70% that I will pass the NCLEX. Yeah, but I just keep it to myself. Yeah, when the computer messaged me on the screen that on the 69 minutes you have to take a break, really I did my break, and then I eat sweets and drink some drinks to escalate my brain, because really it will drain you. And during my during when I am answering, because in the person view they are giving us this whiteboard, okay, so that will be utilized for you to have your scratch, for example, before answering in the computer. Okay, so I'm doing my, in every questions I am doing my pathophysiology. Yes, if I don't know the question, my key to answer the question is my pathophysiology. Yes, I have memorized my 2 notebooks. Yeah, these notebooks. Yes, cover to cover, comma to comma. I did not miss everything. Yes, and yeah, I am really doing some highlights. Okay, green for the important matter, and red for the side notes. For example, for me also for the question banks, which I utilize for Archer. Yeah, as you can see here. Yeah, you will notice that during my the first thing, I will have a red marks. If I will have a red mark, it means to say this is beyond lower than 59 or 50% rather. Then if it's green highlight, it means to say I pass the cut or rat or the tutorial mode with timer, like that. So you will notice, you see, yeah, don't be discouraged with the score, but you must focus on the rationale of your question banks. Okay. Yes, the highest number or the percentage that I have acquired during my question bank using the Archer is only 88%. Yeah. Some I did not even record it, because this is not having enough space. Yeah, the last day of utilizing the question bank was May 8, because according to the study, you have to relax your mind for 3 days prior to your exam. So I listened to that advice. And then yeah, I during the my exam was 9:30, so I went to the person view at 8:30. Then they did some biometrics there, and showed us our passport, and they checked all of the things. Yeah, so mind you guys, you have to wear your jackets because the center is cold, otherwise you will not be in the concentration to answer the questions. And so, and don't use any jewelries or clocks. Just bring along with you your passport and your mobile. Okay, and you have to leave it in the locker. They will provide you from the person view. Yeah, so moving back to the discussion earlier, yeah, I did my break at 69 minutes, and then I'm praying God. It's difficult because on the first 20 questions really it was difficult for me. I think that all of the knowledge that has been stuck on my head had gone, but no, during, if you are writing your answer and you are doing your pathophysiology, you will remember everything, the experiences of your classmates, the discussion of your great mentor. For example, like for me, you can hear them through your ears. Yeah, you will recall everything. Thanks to that pathophysiology technique, really it helped me a lot in acing my NCLEX. And then yeah, my last 3 question during the exam was multiple choice question, or the MCQ. I have, by the way, more than 20 is MCQ. I have 7 to 8 case study and SATA also, okay, which I cannot mention. And then yeah, and then on the 85 question, I was praying, deeply praying that, oh God, if this one will beyond 85 items, then it means to say I will not pass. If these 85 items will close, then it means I will pass. So when the computer was because as long as you are on the near of the 85 items, the more difficult question will be there. So yes, when I get out from that Pearson View at 11 past 11. I was walking outside like I was on the top of the clouds and my hands are shaky. I was about to cry, but I'm controlling myself because me and my mom is waiting in that hotel, and I don't want her to see me crying or weak. Yeah, I used to be like that since I was young. I am hiding my emotions to my family because I don't like them to become sad as well. And then we went to the city hall. I just accepted to myself that 30% I will not pass the exam, because as for me, I really thought that I would not pass 70%, and my feeling I will pass because I really did a good pathophysiology for the case study and SATA, and multiple choice question. I'm not quite sure, but 10 items on that MCQ I am sure, but remaining 10 items I am not sure. And then yeah, we went out on that hotel, and we went to the city hall because I am fixing my son's birth certificate during that time. And yeah, he was late registered actually. Anyway, and then my mentor and some of my classmates is calling me during that time. It was 2 p.m. and then suddenly I saw my missed call because it was inside of my bag, and then I called my great mentor, and he told me, "Okay, ma'am, Abby, it is done." I told, "Sir, what you mean it is done? Congratulations." I told, "Sir, don't joke to me like that. Okay, here is the phone. You talk to my mom." And then they were both talking, and I saw that my mom's eyes is like this, yes, and like this. Yeah, she's smiling. So I confirmed that really I did pass, and we were on the outside chair of the Quezon City Hall, and then everyone was looking at me. And my voice was in the medium tone. I told, "Really, really, sir, I did pass." And I thought, what if you have drink that specific solution, then you are not supposedly a USRN, AURN, and CDRN now. So really, my point is, whatever it is that you are facing during your journey when you are having your NCLEX, always believe in yourself, believe in someone who is trusting in you, and believe in God, most especially that there is a miracle. Yeah, don't doubt, and you will pass. Welcome to the club, legendaries, and for those who are still studying, good luck everyone. You will soon become like us. So from my fellow nurses, yeah, especially my classmates from my learning center, yeah, don't lose hope. There is a timeline for each and every one of us. Trust yourself, trust in the power of prayer, trust in Him, who's especially, and be humble. Yeah, be humble, and if you can help your colleagues also when you are having your group study, do that one if you have, because during my time I don't have a study buddy. Yeah, I am only asking, but not really like in group study in particular, not that much deep. So I have my own technique, and in my studying, like for example, I am having my own mnemonics for me to memorize and familiarize the question more carefully. And good luck everyone, and for those who are recently passer, congratulations and welcome to the club of legendaries. Thank you for following, and God bless us all. Bye bye.